Hi there, my name is Adrian Moorhouse and I'm the non-exec chairman of BP Collins and also the managing director of Lane 4. And I've been delighted to share my leadership views with you guys at this time. So look, the value of importance of planning ahead, coming out of the COVID crisis and working through to the next new normal, whatever that happens to be, is critical for leaders right now. I've got three particular things that I'd like to draw out. I think the one thing as we come through this is about control actually. And I think people are craving control and certainty, and that's something that's not there for them right now. And as a leader, I think you've got to start to help people control what they can control. There's so much that we don't know about, and it comes week in, week out on Sunday, often from the government. And during this time, we've got to let people find the things that they can control. So, as a leader, it's important to you gather the information from sources you trust. Be careful of the confirmation bias as well. I think it's quite interesting as we've based our decisions on things we can and can't control, where we're fed a lot of information and sometimes we are drawn to those things that we like the sound of. Be careful also about panicking and creating scenarios and catastrophizing scenarios that might or might not happen. If there's not big certainty out there, then people are looking for small certainty. So this phrase, control the controls and take each step at a time, task planning, with those things today and this week is critical. So that first thing is around controlling what you can control. The next thing is about the value of your people. Think about what you can do for your people and what they can do for you, because I think sometimes, I noticed this in the last recession, is leaders of organizations often think that they're the only ones that can answer everything. And actually, in best intention, they want to sort of put the weight on their shoulders and think that it's for them to solve, and they pull decision-making things upwards. And often it's the people below them, people who work for them, who are connected to the customer and the marketplace that do have information that's critical. So back your people, listen to your people. They want to help, and they often have the information you need. So don't forget that you're all in it together. That's the sort of second point. And the third one is about being agile and adaptable. I've always thought this anyway about companies and their goals and their strategies. You have to be relevant. You have to be relevant to the situation you face, and what you've got, your service, your product has to meet the marketplace and what people want, and probably with a service that they need as well and they're looking for. So relevance, and right now it's not easy. I know that, and that brings me to the point of innovation and failing fast. I think this idea that you need to test things, to see if the market wants that, get to your trusted customers, your clients, and people that will give you honest feedback and try some stuff. You're not going to have time to sit in long committees for months and then going through a gating process with some of this stuff. So think about your agility, think about your responding to the market and responding to the needs of people out there, and scenario plan, because you can't just go from pillar to post. It's good to try and pull out 3 or 4 different scenarios, how you think it might go, and take steps to walk a little bit of distance down each of those. And as they start to pan out week by week, you can evaluate and then be relevant at the time. So as we come through this whole thing, I think we all realize it's not going to be a light switch moment where the switch is thrown and roll back into it again and back to normal. It will be different. And as we walk through that, I think these 3 things, making sure that you can control what you can control, take those back, and make decisions, empower people, get them involved in what you're trying to do. Don't hide everything and think you've got to do everything yourself. And also be prepared to flick your strategy, really be in the short and medium term. Don't think you're going to create something wonderful for the next 5 years. Just do what you can in the next 6 months to 12 months and respond according to the marketplace. To conclude, I think that in these steps, people do need advice. I mean, in my world right now, I'm an advisor in leadership development. BP Collins, the company I'm the chairman of, have got some great advice. So please reach out to us. People need sounding boards at times like this. So if you do need that, do get in touch. Thank you very much.